Hi there. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am filming this on Christmas Eve, so if you're watching this when I put it out, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, or Noche Buena, or Happy Hanukkah. It's coming up as well. Happy New Year. I feel called to do a little bit more of an ASMR style video today. And I felt a lot of resistance in creating this and just pressing record, because I was like, I don't know if I have anything valuable to say. That was the narrative that came up that I'm challenging by simply sitting here and doing my thing. So this will be more of probably a soft-spoken. I enjoy doing soft-spoken more than whispering because, for those of you who don't know, I love to sing, and whispering can really strain the voice. So I'm going to be speaking softly, and this is palo santo that I have in my hands that I'm tapping on that I'm going to light. I'm not sure which end should I burn? Which end? This end or that end? This end or that end? This end or that end? I'm interested in lighting this one because it's jagged, so let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Mother Earth, for providing this lovely tool for cleansing and burning. That is a large flame. It usually doesn't light this much. Ooh. Maybe that means that there's more to transmute. I want to actually give you this opportunity to tell something to the fire that you want to transmute. Tell it to the fire. Surrender it. Surrender it to the fire. 1, 2, 3. Cleansing the space. This one, well, number one is getting a little bit too much in my face. But another reason why I was a bit hesitant to sit down and do this video was because I've also been feeling called to do some readings, some tarot, oracle readings. They have a lot of resistance towards doing that, because I'm sure many of you watching grew up in a religious Christian household where tarot or any sort of divination or witchcraft is deemed to be evil, black magic. And it wasn't until more recently, there's a little piece of ash flying in the air. And it wasn't until recently that I guess somewhat recently, it was over a year ago, definitely, at this point maybe 2, that I realized that I no longer could be held within the identity of being a Christian or identifying with any religion for that matter. I'm sure many of you out there also can resonate with that. Just not feeling like your being and your truth is encompassed by one particular type of religious dogma. And therefore it wasn't until even more recently that I realized that all these things that I held prejudices against due to my religious upbringing, they're just that. They're prejudices. Everything is a tool, and any tool can be used for expansion or stagnation. And I do know that that is a healthier way of navigating this wonderful life. So I choose to do the things that feel expansive, knowing that no thing, no tool is inherently harmful nor healthy. I'm sorry if I'm hitting the mic. It's amateur hour. No, but all that to say that tarot, any form of divination, it is a tool of intuitive reflection, and it can be used from a place of wanting to control, wanting to cause harm, i.e. from a place of malice, or it can be from a place of genuinely seeking truth, which is a place of love. So, I am here to light some candle. I am here to promote a sense of well-being. That is my intention. And I'm sure that it will be received as such by whoever needs to receive it or wants to receive it. I think it's important as an artist, and we are all artists, to allow ourselves to speak freely, because it sends a message, it impresses onto the subconscious that our voice, our creation, our free expression is valuable and that we're honoring it, right? So, I feel called to also show you this little, oh my gosh, this little opalite kitten, this little sleeping kitten made of opalite. Because I have her sitting on top of my little jade turtle. It's the cutest thing. Maybe I'll show you actually before we get into a little reading for the collective. Dun, 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 dun. Does that sound nice? Not sure if that sounds nice or abrasive, but okay. I'm gonna put them back. And up close and personal. Okay. I'm excited now. Oh my gosh. This is very different for me. This is a Wild Mystic Oracle deck. It's animals. Different animals and creatures. That one of my longtime good friends gifted to me years ago, before divination and tarot and oracle was even on my radar. I received it thinking that I would never use it, didn't even really know what exactly it was. Here I am. It's also really beautiful. These are the cards. And so I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling for the collective, whatever comes out, whatever messages. This is what my channel is, isn't it? Just putting out messages that can promote a sense of open-heartedness. This one's popping out here. Strength in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, I can definitely see, especially with the holidays or whatever time you're seeing this, your strength is likely being tested. You're being invited to exemplify bravery to yourself. I hope that sounds okay. Like the actual sound. So yeah, there's an invitation in your life to exemplify bravery, strength. This one's popping on here. Transformation. Oh, okay, so this confirms what I was going to get into. You see the strength card here? There's a moth. It's upside down. Also the infinity symbol. That to me signifies transformation and also a death or rebirth. And then here is transform with the butterfly in reverse. So the moth is a symbol associated with the death card in tarot, and the butterfly is a symbol of transformation. They'll go hand in hand. So you're being invited to have a rebirth of sorts, and the gateway to that rebirth is by accepting the invitation to step up your strength, embody your Leo energy, your braverism. I've been speaking in Oz language, Ozlish, lately. Maybe that resonates for you. Maybe that has to do with tapping into your inner child and imagination. Perhaps that's where your strength might come from. Let's get another oracle card. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I've been... Ooh, freedom in the reverse just popped out. Okay. Freedom. I'm getting a very playful energy from this card here. And I think that also confirms what I was saying about allowing yourself to listen to your inner child, knowing that your strength comes from a sense and a place of honesty, and that allows you to transform, that allows you to become reborn. When you're reborn, when you're a newborn, you're also a baby, going through a kind of childhood again, cutting the deck to fear and rest, okay? So you could be experiencing maybe symptoms of burnout. You could be afraid to be still. And you can't really be in touch with your sense of childlike wonder. And that's because children are so resilient. When you think about strength, we oftentimes think in the sense of like an adult, masculine, big and strong, but children are incredibly resilient. Plane passing over by confirmation. Children are incredibly resilient, and it really isn't until adulthood that we start to see the wear and tear that the things that children have endured, that's when they come to light, right? And so when you tap into your inner child, you're actually tapping into a sense of resilience, a sense of a freshness. And when you see things from a more childlike, innocent, lighthearted, playful perspective, I think that that will be very important to accessing part of yourself that perhaps just feels not quite there. Maybe you've been struggling to put your finger on it. Cutting the deck into victory, so you're going to be able to do this. You have what it takes. It's all within you. Kindness at the bottom of the deck, yes. Exemplifying kindness towards yourself is very important. Being gentle, talking to your inner child in a very supportive, kind, warm, parental way. I'm going to take that out. Okay, and then we have create as well. Interesting that it's the spider. I don't think I've ever seen this card, actually. That's interesting. Because spiders can also be symbols of manipulation as well as creation, right? And so it could be that you have internalized a sort of manipulation against your creative, playful energy centers. This could have to do with sacral work and also throat chakra work as well. Cutting the deck to defend, yeah. So defending against beliefs and thought patterns that are not yours, that you can let go of, and then care. Cutting the deck to care. So this definitely has to do with caring for your inner child and being nurturing. Very nurturing. I'm going to take that out as well. Oh, and then rebirth, like we were talking about earlier, the snake. Okay, interesting. Take that all how it resonates. Okay, I'm going to get into a little bit of tarot. This is just the very traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. Okay, we have 10 of Pentacles at the bottom, so that is confirmation that this is an invitation to, so to speak, level up. Oh, the moon popping out. Okay, this definitely has to do with emotions. Having into allowing yourself to process your emotions, which I talked about in my last video. Really allowing yourself to sit. The Emperor. The moon and the Emperor together. Okay, well, the first thing that makes me think of is maybe you've been a little bit too militant when it comes to your emotions. Perhaps the kind of discipline that you've been living with and living by is actually very stifling to your emotions and your inner child. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What else? What else? Okay, 3 of Cups. Okay, we have a celebration. Could be an invitation to go out, to socialize. Maybe you've been self-isolating. 3 of Wands, yeah, trying something new, going out of your comfort zone, being playful in that way. Maybe you've been sticking too hard to a regimen or routine. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Let's see. Oh, okay. Knight of Cups coming out with the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. The message I'm receiving from that is that whatever it is that you're trying to work towards, this emotional and creative block that we've been talking about, that could be the obstacle between you and what you want. It might also shift what it is that you want. You might have a new definition of what it is that you want. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that confirmation. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, be patient with yourself. There is going to be a shift. You're going to have to embody patience. King of Pentacles. Okay, and again, that King of Pentacles to me, coming out right now as we're talking about this, is just further confirmation that you are meant to have that full, you deserve the full fulfillment. You are getting the green light and you are getting the uplifting, supportive energy to be able to accept yourself, move from that place of acceptance, move from that place of integrity and flexibility, encompassing your entire being, not just parts of you, which comes with the self-acceptance. And when you move from that place, you will then realize that you have everything that you need, and you will no longer feel like you're in a lack mindset, or that you're always striving for more. Okay, Any more last messages? Separate reversed. Okay. 5 of Swords. Yeah, okay. Could be. Oh, okay. Yeah. Shadow work, fighting. So 5 of Swords just came out with the Devil card. You're fighting your shadow. Okay, so you're being invited to integrate your shadow by embodying and listening to your inner child, your sense of compassion. You will be able to embrace your shadow and be compassionate with your shadow, befriend it, understand what it's actually trying to say. Maybe it's, let's say, you have an addiction towards something, or you're dependent on something, and you've been shaming yourself about it, and so you've been trying to discipline yourself into shape. And you've been carrying the shame and motivating yourself from a self-deprecating way. But these energies are saying your heart is saying, your intuition is saying, that's not sustainable. We can't shame ourselves into shape. Our shadow, whatever that may be, our addictions or dependencies, are trying to tell us something that we want, that we want to accept. You know, if it's a dependency on a person, it could be, okay, well, what does this person symbolize to me? I really want to own that and call that into my life. How can I embody that within myself? That is shadow integration. When you don't see your shadow as an enemy or as a devil or as this force outside of you that is dangerous and combative or threatening, but instead you listen with open ears to understand patiently, to understand. 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I love that for you. Yeah, so this is a collective. If you're seeing this, you are meant to overcome this. This is all just confirmation for you and a reminder to stay committed to your spiritual path and to your sense of compassion. The Fool, you have a new beginning with this. You're being, the Wheel of Fortune with the Fool coming out. You're gonna have a sense of newness, a fresh start. And it's interesting that I'm recording this around the turn of the year. Kind of the deck to the Magician. Yeah, you could be very much tapping into your spiritual gifts right now. Your intuition, your sense of truth, authentic creativity, and breaking out of bondage. And coming into a place of harmony. That's really beautiful. I love everything that just happened right now. Yeah, if you're listening this far, I want to thank you for being here. You are on a beautiful path. We are on this wavelength together, and I'm so grateful for that. Please take all of this as it resonates. I'm going to go ahead and end this message here, but I want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts, and I invite you to share whatever feelings you have, and let this message go with love. And I want to remind you to take care of yourself, to honor yourself, and accept the invitations that your heart is opening up for you. I love you. I'll see you soon.